protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.
Hey, Greg, you wish for a little more action?
I do wish for more action, Mike.
As you wish, Greg.
Now this is nice.
You got 2 wishes left.
Boxing King Media in association with the Riyadh season. Delighted to have with me the president of the WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman. Mauricio, welcome back to Saudi Arabia. Firstly, how are you? How was the journey?
I'm very, very good, very happy. The food is sensational. The weather is very nice. The atmosphere is tremendous. And I'm just very excited to see this area of the world really developing into what my father always had this dream to see.
How big can boxing become in this particular region?
It can be huge, and proper steps are being taken, and it has to be a combination of mega events like this one and development of the grassroots fighters and the new kids and everyone that will eventually have a world champion from the area.
Everyone spoke about Madison Square Garden being the mecca of boxing, then the MGM Grand. Can we talk about Saudi Arabia one day?
You will see. Give it a couple of years and you will see. I'm sure this will be one of the hubs, important hubs for boxing around the world.
Obviously, Tyson Fury, your champion, takes on Francis Ngannou. How do you see this fight playing out? Francis coming from a UFC background.
It's a very interesting fight. The power is going to be the key. Ngannou has an unbelievable power in his hands. If he can manage to stay close to Fury, if he can manage to land some blows, it's going to be a very dangerous one.
For the sake of boxing and for the sake of undisputed, we all need Tyson Fury to win on Saturday night, don't we?
Well, boxing is boxing, and if Ngannou wins, Ngannou deserves to win. So we will see. Of course, everybody is expecting the undisputed to take place. Fury Usyk, it's signed, it's deal, and it's just a couple of days away from.
We've seen Josh Taylor, we've seen Terence Crawford become undisputed champions. How important is it for yourself and the other governing bodies to work together to continue to ensure that we're getting this one champion in the division? Because boxing is, from some fans' perspective, starting to fall slightly behind because there's so many champions in the division.
Well, I can only speak about the WBC. So we have done everything possible to have unified champions and undisputed champions, and we support and we want to be part of giving the fans what they want to see, and this is a great part of it.
I know you've been asked a lot about where is the WBC mandatory, but that's not relevant right now because Usyk fight will happen in December. But
that is why, because the WBC has been supportive of the Usyk fight, the ultimate unification. We are not mandating a mandatory contender that can disrupt that from happening. We're flexible, we understand what the sport needs, and we approach it this way.
Is my thinking and mindset right? And I've spoken to some of the other heavyweights this week, Joseph Parker, Bacoli, and others, that once this Usyk-Fury fight takes place, there's a rematch for both sides. If the rematch takes place, there could be a scenario where some of the belts become fragmented. Is that true?
Not the WBC. I cannot speak for others, but the WBC will always support and do the best what is needed for the integrity of what the fans want to see. So you reach your own conclusions.
No, absolutely. And in terms of the clean boxing program, obviously a lot has happened over the last year or so, Mauricio, with the failed testings of, we saw Conor Benn, we see Elisa Baumgartner, we've seen Dylan White. What are your thoughts on about, and I don't want to talk into any particular subject matter because I know it's sensitive, but what are your thoughts on some sort of universal program? I know the WBC has this program, but there's so much confusion on the outside when a fighter gets caught. Who governs it? Who's in charge? Who gives out the punishment? Is the punishment severe enough?
Well, that's why we have the clean boxing program. I wish all organizations, all federations, all commissions, all promoters would be stronger in having anti-doping prevention in all matters. But as I said, I can only speak of what the WBC does We spend a lot of money, a lot of efforts, a lot of resources into clean boxing, and that's all I can do and can say.
You got the WBC convention coming up as well, I believe, in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Do you want to give us a bit more detail about that?
Yes, ready to fight in Uzbekistan with a beautiful organization, with a beautiful warm reception that we are experiencing already, and it's going to be tremendous.
Mauricio, always appreciate your time. Enjoy the festivities of Fight Week, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you. Try to catch up with you after the fight on Saturday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and you cannot miss this one. It's going to be special.
Mauricio Sulaimán, thank you for speaking to Boxing King Media.
Protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.
Hey, Greg, you wish for a little more action?
I do wish for more action, Mike.
As you wish, Greg.
Now this is nice.
You got 2 wishes left.